What's up? Welcome back to the channel, Cali Hood Media Reactions, right? We're going to react to all types of social media content across all social media platforms as it occurs on social media. If it's put on social media, we're going to react to it, right? And today we have another occurrence on social media. This one has to do with Big Tim's out of the city of Mariloma, the Inland Empire, right? And has to do with, as you guys all know, Pastor Silverlake from the crime family, right? AKA Robert. So we'll say his name is Robert, Pastor Robert from now on. So with that being established, go ahead and hit me with the all notification bell. It's really important so you could be notified when I come with a video, I come with a new topic, I come with a live stream, anything to do with the channel in general. I will bring it to you. You will be notified at all times. If you miss anything, you could bust back around the block on your time, right? So if you don't want to continue to hear me talk, go ahead and fast forward to the clip and listen and watch what Big Tim's has to say on the Block Out podcast with legendary ODM, right? Lighter shade of brown. Now I gotta say, make sure you go ahead and hit me with a like or hit me with a dislike. That's truly important. Lets me know if you're rocking with the content or you're not. And the most important part, drop a comment and let me know. I like to hear your feedback, good or bad. I'm willing to listen to you and hear what you got to say. Now, on this interview, Big Tim's touches on a lot of topics, from being, growing up in a dysfunctional family to being shot, and almost losing his life, from, not feeling his legs, to finding out he's paralyzed, to being where he's at now as a rapper. And he basically breaks it down how it was working with Mr. Robert Pastor Silverlake, right? So we're going to get into the clip. But before we do all that, man, you guys go ahead and make sure you smash on that like button and subscribe to Cali Hood Media, because it's definitely appreciated. After the clip, if you want to stick around and hear my experience with Mr. Silverlake, and you're going to hear how my story falls into place with their story, similar, actions from an individual. It confirms 1,000 words, right? So if not just one person has the same issue with you, multiple people do, and they could come together and give a story about how you are and how scary you are and how scary you move, and how if you're not around anybody, your validation, no one knows you, no one respects you if you weren't surrounded by certain individuals. So with that being said, I'm going to play this clip and I'll get back to you guys, man. Let's go.
When I rolled around with him, it was more what can we do for him? Like he'll go in, but he expected something. He expected that, he would feel like he was all because of the people that were around him. It was never him. I can I can roll in a building
right
by myself and have that respect coming. You know what I mean?
Right.
With him, it was who was around him.
And I gotta highly agree with him. I'd highly agree with Big Tim, right? So you heard what Big Tim said. Big Tim said that when he was running around with Pastor Silverlake, pretty much Pastor Silverlake, it was about what you could do for him and what could benefit him, right? At the end of the day, Big Tim's is speaking facts, because let me tell you something. If you don't know, I myself was going to work with Mr. Pastor Silverlake, Robert, before all this went down, right? And he ended up doing me dirty. He ended up doing two of my people dirty, and money was given. He never paid it back. He never came through with anything he said he was, and then he disappeared and blocked me like a little girl. Now he can listen to this video, Mr. Pastor Silverlake, and he cannot deny it. He cannot once say he didn't take that money, and he never came through with anything he said. When I would try to meet up with him, he was so scary. He never wanted to meet up. All the dates always fell apart. He never came through on his word. it was just weird to me how somebody of his caliber, allegedly, with the fame and the notoriety and the word of mouth that he is one of the, baddest Chicano rapper gangsters on the street, but yet he blocked me, he did bad business, and he left me in a bind that I got myself out of. But it is very true. Mr. Criminal, and I've always said this, and I'll say it about another rapper too, Mr. Capone. Those are two individuals in the rap game who need to surround themselves with other real homies, because that's the only way that they're going to be respected and looked at as respectable homies, right? Because if you take that away from them, look at them now. And I'm saying that because Mr. Capone used to come to Rubro, and he used to get some of the homies that I knew, and they used to bodyguard for him at Ontario Mills, along with Malo Mag. So, don't be fooled by what you see on the internet. These are characters. As you all know, Mr. Criminal replied with the weakest diss track that I've ever heard, the weakest comeback. And if you're going to come back and explain yourself, you should not be coming back on a track, and it shouldn't take you more than 5 months to do it. It should have took you 3 days at the most. Get your facts together, get your proof together. Here it is. But I just think Big Tim, salute to him. Go watch that interview on the Blackout podcast, man. That is a strong, strong interview. If you want to know more about him, where he's been, things he went through, go tap in over there. But it is true, Mr. Criminal, without, having homies from different neighborhoods around him, like Young Dopey, it's just Mr. Criminal has faded away and is no longer Mr. Criminal. He is now Pastor Silver Lake, a.k.a. Robert. And with that being said, smash on the like button, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit the all notification bell, and we out.